hearing the voice of Paramatma, I don't know that that's so readily available to every jiva on the planet. So I wouldn't so much try to attribute our activities or our decisions that we make and say that the source is Paramatma. Because that would imply that you're a Paramatma realized yogi, which I don't think you are. So my understanding of this is that this, what you're talking about, the mental function, or the voice of the mind, or the voice of the soul, there's another higher regulator. Krishna says in Gita, higher than the body are the senses, and higher than the senses is the mind, and higher than the mind is the intelligence, and higher the intelligence is the self, and higher than the self is the super self, Atma, Paramatma, soul and super soul, Jivatma and Bhagavan. So above the mind, there's something called buddhi. Sharir, deha, sharir, body, senses, indriya, man, mind, then buddhi, intelligence, then hankara, chitta, atma, like this. So this making a decision or making a choice or which way to go or what to do, there's two things here that come to mind we can discuss. First of all, it's a function of intelligence, not the mind. The mind discriminates. So the mind, the factor of the mind is to discriminate, to weigh and balance all the options. The mind collects information from the senses and feeds it to the intelligence. Then the intelligence makes some, what we say, intelligent choice, intelligent selection on the basis of discrimination. So the mind will analyze, the functions of the intelligence is discriminate, to analyze. And this is what our Shastras say. The functions of the intelligence of the mind is to accept or reject. It's a lower functioning unit, the mind. So the intelligence is supposed to be the regulator and controller of the mind. So now, to make a decision or to make a choice, that goes on in the intelligence. Once Prabhupada said in a conversation, one disciple asked Prabhupada about the same thing. Prabhupada, I often don't know what to do. I'm not that intelligent. I don't know how to discriminate. I'm very simple. I'm kind of a little foolish type person, average person. Prabhupada said, if you have intelligence, if God has given you intelligence, then use it. That's why I said earlier, Shastra and Yukti. Yukti is common sense. Then Prabhupada said, but if you don't have intelligence, then just follow what I say. I'll be your intelligence. So in other words, now taking that to the question, making a decision and the analyzation of the opportunity, there's options before us. I can go right or I can left. I go right or left or straight or go back where I started or just give up this journey altogether. I go back to where I started and just abandon this whole plan. I don't go right, left, I don't go straight, I don't go anywhere. I just chant Hare Krishna, stay in Vrindavan. There's so many choices.